Jeff Rush doing it from 5, and here goes the Smash It mini feature for $10,000. Typical start to a big money feature. I called it at 90 minutes. We'll see how close I am.
Started the timer, Mark.
I wouldn't be mad at an hour.
These drivers worked hard all weekend to get here. They're going to make this time count. Hardesty.
Yeah, 404 just destroyed the left front corner of Drew Miller's number 11. The water is already boiling. Whole tire and axle on the track. We're going to see red flags a flying. Did that come from a front wheel drive, Steven?
No.
I've learned a little bit this weekend.
Got a good spiral brake on that.
Gary's like, you sure you don't need help? Okay. All right, buddy, you let me know.
Oh. Now don't leave it sitting like that. Tip it over so if you fall off the berm, you don't fall on it.
Yikes. Mullins is 30X. That is a game changer for that cam. He does not have enough weight on that right front corner. He is not going to get real far. That looked like Scotty Drevnik up on the wall. Michael Hardesty's 404.
It was. He fought his way back out of there.
Hardesty on the move in the 404. What a shot on the 55 of Hunter Toole. Wake him up.
Headlighted him.
As Frankie would say, mock chicken.
Hardesty may have taken himself out.
He has not moved since he hit him, has he? Well, that was a complete guess. I don't know if he has, but
I don't think so.
Sounds like you have been watching the 404. 30X Mullins has figured out how to fly that plane. That's heads up driving.
Statistically, it's going to be pretty hard to put a front-wheel drive in the winner's circle today.
Is that your call?
Yes, sir.
There's that Supra I liked in the heats, the 14, Eric Burwell. Was I right? Is that the Supra?
Yep.
Hey, I have learned.
Make a compact guy out of you yet.
Yeah.
Some of these cars, man, that 28 just made contact with Mullen's 50X, and
Yep.
it's like two hammers just smacking together.
Yeah, and he hit him in the right front corner. There's been twice that I've knocked somebody out cold, believe it or not. I know how you feel about me, but Jacob Gilliam got my back. But in all seriousness, Trey Nichols one of them, and I think Wes Moneybreak the other one. But it was that shot right there, and it made me wonder if the way their body folded over that direction, if it pinched something off, like shutting off a light switch.
Makes sense.
And I seen Mullins do that same thing. His whole body just kind of jolted to the right.
Yeah.
That rib cage folds over into whatever organ's down there, pinches something off. And it was not Wes Moneybreak, by the way. My memory's playing tricks on me. It was Jeremy Compton out of Kentucky. Out like a light. Carroll County, Kentucky.
We got Keaton in the 22, Krieger in the FC40 Junior.
Seth Rutherford on the move.
And I'm looking around and I'm thinking they're the last two front-wheel drives.
And now Beaver. Rutherford. Going to get a little help, get off the front of that car. Scotty Drevnik sneaking around down there in the 283. Beaver gets a hold of Drevnik. He was looking for that right front. Got him right in the passenger side rocker. Seth Rutherford having a little trouble there on their right front side. Don't know how much longer that front wheel going to hang on to the number 24. William Matties, 145 into the front of that number 14 of Burwell. Now Seth Rutherford on the back of Josh Logan's 28. Rutherford all over the place in that 24, and I do believe that right front has done something. He is really laying down now. Nope, it's still on there.
It's trying to come off.
The way that left rear started coming off the ground, I thought he lost it. Wake up, Logan found Alex Keaton in that number 22. Gremlin, Pacer, Mullins, Hayes. Logan leaning on that right front of the number 24, just trying to help it off. Logan and Mullins front to front. Logan got the worst end of the stick. Mullins 50X going on a little bit of a rampage there. He found the Supra. Not afraid to use the point hanging out on the 50X. Had to slow her up a little bit. Just about got a driver's door there. May have actually got it. Hard to see from here. He's going to come back and make sure he gets a hold of that fender and that tire. And Hayes was not liking what he was laying down. Front to front, Hayes and Mullins. Hayes climbs right over it and gets the radiator on that 50X. He's going to come back for more. Meanwhile, there's the Iceman off to the left. He's rooting them on. Get after it, boys. Take each other out. Dumb Bill, William Matty, the 145, now into the pile. Seth Rutherford still limping around out there. Alex Keaton, Logan in the 28. Drew Miller in the number 11. Red flags are flying. Hardesty out of the 404 machine. Scotty Drevnik, the 283. The 50X, Danny Mullins Jr., Drew Miller in the number 11, William Matty, the 145, Seth Rutherford in the number 24. The 14, Eric Burwell, Josh Logan in the 28, Alex Keaton in the 22, and Raven Hayes in the 411. Just like that, we are rounding our way to 10. Beaver's still out there in the number 5.
Yes.
Logan's 28 finds Beaver. So 83, Scotty Drevnik skims off the front of the number 5. Drevnik heads up driving, going to slow it up. He knows he's not going to do no damage to the front of that number 5. Steam just rolling out of Beaver's number 5. I am watching the wheel on that number 5. The 283 was working on that steering. Beaver going to be on the clock. Logan is going to leave him out to dry. The 28 has got to get back into the action himself.
Motor mounts are broken. See
on
the
on
header
Logan.
on the 28.
What does that mean in this world, Steve? Does that affect the steering at all?
It can affect the steering. It can affect your throttle, depending on what you're running.
Yeah.
But they'll rock forward and just lock you wide open.
Well, he's on the clock down there. Seth Rutherford still limping around in that 24. Matty's 145, Drevnik's 283. There's Alex Keaton again in the double deuce. Seth Rutherford trying to make his way back into the action. He's going to be on the clock, and he finds contact. Just like that. Hey, I've been wrong all weekend, and I think I'm going to be wrong about 90 minutes. It looks like we are down to 4 cars. Just to verify, we will wait and see the far end of the track to make sure. Steve, it looks like you only got about 2 more shots to be right here. Am I right?
Yeah. Keaton's doing a great job in that 22.
They've left Seth Rutherford out to dry. Keaton got the left side of that bumper right on the beat of the rim of the 145, but did not break the tie rod. That was a solid shot. It jerked the wheel out of his hands. William Matty, no stranger to this situation. Scotty Drevnik Jr., no stranger. Alex Keaton, I don't know him that well, but he has shown throughout the weekend that he can wheel that car. Seth Rutherford going to be just about timed out in the 24 if he cannot make it out. Is that a left front flat on Keaton? I should be getting a text here any minute, about 10 of them, that says, that's been flat for 30 minutes, you ding-dong. Well, I didn't see it for the last 29. I'm sorry. Well, I couldn't imagine that would help out a front-wheel drive car to have that rim spinning inside the tire.
No, it can be really detrimental.
Maddie has found the weak spot. On the 283, Scotty Drevnik going to get her turned around. Drevnik is teed up to run the three-man pro stock feature with the Derby Sharks up next to round out the 2023 Bash for Cash. Here he is in the top three, fighting for all his Crash fanatics, trying to bring home 10,000 big ones. It will not be an easy road. Drevnik heads up driving. He knew Maddie was coming with the beak. He was able to sneak behind that dead car just in time. It looks like you were spot on. The front wheel drives look like they're going to stick together here. If they were not, he could have had a shot on Drevnik right there that he didn't take. I think the stigma is true, Steve. It looks to be front versus the rear.
Keaton doing everything he can to hold on for those front-wheel drive drivers out there.
Steve just educated me that Scotty is not in a front-wheel drive. Well, in all fairness, Steve, I cannot see over 40% of that Supra to know that it was a rear-wheel drive. But now that you pointed that out, duh, you can see the rear end hanging out of that thing. I'll get there.
Scotty running that tiny little steering wheel on that machine.
Shout out to Chris Philpott. I'm sorry, Steve, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I am being educated about the rear wheel drive.
It's like a 9-inch wheel on that steering wheel.
Front with Drevnik, and now Keaton into Maddie. He got the front wheel. He snuck in there and got it. It's laid over.
Yeah, it is. Starting to drag.
Still rolling.
Officials are directing traffic here a little bit. I think they're not happy with Keaton and Scotty. They want them to mix it up a little bit more. Keaton's got the front bumper over the rear wheel on Scotty's car. There it goes. He's wedged in there.
He didn't quite get there in time.
Great shot placement. Matty wants to get Scotty up near that wall.
Officials calling a red flag. Tim going to give a little pep talk here. We got to get a mic on him.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh, it's a great idea. I could probably give a pretty good rendition of it because I've heard it. It ain't, hey guys, we need you to turn it up. That ain't what he's saying.
No.
I can promise you that. He went ahead and told them all. Matty did not get off the hook.
Basically, if you're new to the sport, Tim walked out there and said, hey, I know we're down to 3 here. It's going to be over soon. What do you guys want for dinner?
No. That's not what he said.
No, definitely not. That's it for the red flag. We're back to green.
I think Matty's bumper just about too high to get one of their, or at least Keaton, where he's the front wheel drive, to be able to get in on that. I think it'd probably go right over it.
Scotty, get there.
He's looking for it. He got it with the corner of the bumper. Sometimes just every shot just works it a little bit further off.
Be nice to see Matty pull this off for the Pacer crowd. It's been hard to get them down all the way to the end because they just become such targets, and the numbers are usually not in their favor.
Alex Keaton is on top of Drevnik. Front wheels off the track. William Matty sitting on the last hit.
And he knocked him loose.
Yep. Drevnik might have been stalled out. Matty is leaning on the 283. Keaton looking for that right front wheel. Matty is taking the risk. He wants to keep the 283 in there. He did survive that right front corner shot.
Right. Somebody get Junior a green flag, please.
Did you see him waving the checkered flag? It's been a long weekend, Steve. Cut him some slack. Drevnik's out of the hole. Matty gets it fired up. He took more damage to that right front. Now he climbs right over the front of Alex Keaton. Matty, 145 sounds real hot.
Yeah, very metallic. The old chitty chitty bang bang. Nice.
Man, that was a money shot. I thought that would get it off there.
Keaton getting some room to run. Gonna get a 2 for 1 here. Oh, maybe not.
You see what I see?
Yes, sir.
We're down to 2.
He's not going to get much help.
No, he ain't going to get any help.
Matty stalled
Drevnik.
again.
Matty stalled the 283, trying to bring down 10K, baby. He says, oh, what's up, Crash Fanatic? He's already making a TikTok. Oh, boy, I don't know if they're going to consider that contact. Drevnik into Keaton. Watch the 283. He is smoking both sides. Scotty Drevnik about to pull down 10K, baby. The clock's ticking, and here comes a Drevnik.
Little freebie.
Keaton is done. Matty is on borrowed time. I can hear the cowbells from here. Ice Mama, the red flags are flying. Drevnik's helmet's coming off. Scotty Drevnik crashing for kids cancer on the side, takes down 10K. Steve, I have got to head out and shake that hand.
Go get him. Go get him.